Welcome back to River City Live. Now, VIP Care doctors serve as healthcare liaisons for their patients with a focus on getting ahead of many issues that might arise. So we have Dr. Sylvia Abreu-Reed and Ebony Pierce here to fill us in. So thank you, ladies, for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
So, Ebony, what is the VIP Care experience?
The VIP is making sure they're situated before the weekend to minimize hospital and ER visits. Also, our doctors like to consider a one-stop shop kind of healthcare where we specialize in all things to keep our patients healthy, spend a majority of the time with the patients in the room so we can get a full attribute of their health to better serve them.
Well, Dr. Reed, what is the impact for the patient if they become one of your patients?
So they will expect an individualized experience. We like to listen to what their goals in healthcare are. One thing that I have noticed in a lot of our elderly patients is that they get lost in seeing multiple subspecialists. They get multiple medications. And a lot of times we doctors are very good at setting out what we think is best for the patient. But sometimes it's good to take a step back and listen to what the patient's needs are and what is their goal for their health care and try to meet them halfway there and see what are their barriers. Sometimes they are cutting themselves short. They think they're sicker than they are, or they don't have the resources or the tools. So we like to empower patients about their health care and know that with our support, we can work together at achieving a better health outcome for them.
Does it help being a part of your group that you're not seeing so many outside specialists and getting so many different opinions? So it's more of a centralized or?
Right. So we truly focused on being a medical home for the patient. And when we send a patient to see a specialist, we like to have a clear understanding as to what question we want answered, and for the patient to understand what is it you want to get from seeing a specialist, right? A lot of times people think, oh, I have hypertension, I have to have a cardiologist. Not necessarily, right? So we want to educate the patient as to what you need to see a specialist for, what they can do for you, and do you really need to?
Ooh, I like that because I'm been guilty of it myself. I'm like, oh, well, I need this. And then I go like, well, I probably could have skipped this process and go, okay, all right. So what's the process to become part of the VIP Care family?
So the process is you can either look on the website, which is getvipcare.com, or either call me at 813-862-5817, and we'll get you in that week.
Oh, she gave you a direct access right there. So if you want the opportunity to kind of get your health care more centralized and not have a bunch of different voices in your head, find out more at getvipcare.com. So thank you guys for sharing that information.
Yes.
So we'll have more River City Live after this, but let's take a peek at our weather snapshot brought to you by Paramount Builders.